throws it on the ground as hard as he can.
Oh my gosh.
When I got mine, this top vertical stabilizer was like crunched into the side, into the corner. Maybe this could fly off water too, but it's not something that's
I kind of want to see it fly off water.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why do the stupid things have to be kind of fun?
Because that's how aviation is, Nate. Alright, we're going to the lake. We're going to the lake, Nate.
Like a screwdriver to help you put it together, which I didn't need a screwdriver. I don't know why they gave me one. It's just a goofy setup.
We might find out what you need.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
This is nuts.
I'm driving it on water. I'm not flying it, but I'm gonna drive it.
I mean, this is nuts. It really is. Slide around. Look at that. I mean, that's fun. Look at that.
It is fun.
On a rudder.
It does say sea, land, and air on the sticker.
It does. That is just wild. Maybe I should walk on it. This is more fun to take off and land than anything I've ever flown. And you know what's really crazy? Oh. We are here today to take a look at a pretty highly requested plane, honestly, from you guys. This is the Sea Land Air Plus. Actually,
Nate,
it goes.
did you put those stickers on, or did Amelia?
The pros did. It came like that. Yeah, it came like that. This is that plane that. If you haven't seen this, you just don't watch a lot of things on YouTube probably. The guy takes the plane, right? In the video, it's an ad. Now, there's another ad that's really popular right now. It's like a $10 or $19 like actual jet. That's a scam. Don't, but here's what you do.
And just so you guys know, we have no control over those ads that play on our videos. Zero.
The advertiser actually has all the control. They say, I want my ad to play on the TheRcSaylors, you know, flight test.
It's quite ridiculous that us as the creators have no say.
Yeah, so here's what we do. Whether we're watching our channel or a friend of ours, we will let that ad play because it costs that stupid company money. Now it's only a couple pennies, right? But it all adds up. If you don't click the link, but you watch the ad all the way through,
Full
eat
price charge.
Eat it, Stanley. So this is the one that I have thought is probably a scam the way they advertise it, but we picked one up. The guy throws it on the ground as hard as he can.
You're actually gonna do it.
When it's on the ground, it's so funny because he steps on it walking over it. He steps on it. But here's how he does it. He does it like a jump step. Like it's a fake step, okay? Then he like throws it in the water and he takes off from water. He flies like between two skyscrapers. What city is he flying in? Don't fly in cities. He lands in it, and it's just crazy. It's so crazy. Now, it has some potential, okay? It's a $100 airplane. The funny thing is, though, when I got mine, this top vertical stabilizer was like crunched into the side, into the corner. It might be able to take a 140-pound man stomping on it, but it sure can't take whatever the USPS does to it, which was getting it to my house. So again, this was crunched into the side and jerked over. I had to rebuild it basically. A lot of glue in there to hold that in place.
I see the glue in the cracks.
Yeah, I really had to piece this back together. So fingers crossed that it will fly. If it doesn't fly, it's not because of my handyman work. I'm pretty good at getting these things back in the air. I do like that it has this very soft rubber nose and that it flies on a Dean's plug. That's okay. I'm just going to fly. You know what? It actually comes with a stabilizer system in here. This receiver's mine, and then the stabilizer system comes with it. I couldn't get it to work. I could halfway get it to work. I couldn't get 2 of the 4 channels to actually to work. So this should be interesting. It comes with lights, but I hated how the lights went on here. They just come in this bag. It's just a couple LED strips. They're both red. I didn't want to run the wires out of the canopy. It just looked horrible. It comes with a LiPo alarm, a couple like a screwdriver to help you put it together, which I didn't need a screwdriver. I don't know why they gave me one. It's just a goofy setup.
We might find out what you need.
Yeah, maybe. I think that yes, this could take off from water. It would float just fine, but I wouldn't want to because that's not a watertight seal. So who knows? Let's see if this thing flies. This is one of the 2 worst scam RC ads I've ever seen, and who knows, maybe this one will actually fly. Now, where we got ours isn't the company that's promoting that bad sale. They just happen to sell this. So, you know, if it does fly.
Or they're like most companies like that, and they show an RC, but it's not the actual RC they send you.
Oh my gosh. That's not the case. Wish is really bad about it. This is not the case with this plane. I know I'm talking a lot before this flight, but I feel like there's a need to set this up. But this company, where we got it, linked in the description box below, is if you buy this plane, you'll actually get this plane. What we're trying to find out is it worth it? Okay, so let's see if it'll even fly.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just crash it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not that it matters if you hit this plane, but still.
That was a crazy one. Let's do a ground launch. You ready?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, good for that.
Now I see why it says land on the plane.
Yeah.
It did better with that than your
This
takeoff.
looks like Star Wars Starfighter, or what's the big enemy jet?
X-Wing?
No. The
TIE Fighter?
The giant one. You don't know. You don't know.
Death Star?
No, not that big. What's the name? I have too much up trimmed. I'm having to push the nose down some. It needs some nose weight. Oh my gosh, it's flying. I can't believe it's flying. What? Oh man, it's so squirrely. I'm having to really struggle to make it fly this smooth, but it is flying, and I truly can't believe it. I really can't believe this thing is in the air. I got some roll. I gotta trim that out. Oh, don't crash, baby. I'm full down trim on my radio.
Wow.
I need to mechanically trim it down. And I'm flying at about 30% throttle, okay? That is really low, maybe 40%. And if I go up throttle at all, because of the placement of the motor, it just wants to whip around. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. Okay, you ready? Oh wow, okay, here we go. Let's just climb.
I lost you.
Well, this thing will do all kinds of stuff.
There you are.
Snap roll and things it's not supposed to do. Okay, let's bring it down a little more. Okay, wow. Wow. It's not a joy to fly. It's funny to watch. And I mean, I'm enjoying it because I just love aviation. And you know, I feel like flight test making a chair fly is more flyable than this flying, you know. That's how I feel about this thing. Like, I feel like this should have been on their channel to, you know, a challenge to make fly better at least. Oh my goodness, this thing is crazy. I'd rather fly just about anything over this. But it's in the air. I mean, I gotta give it credit. It's in the air. Oh man. I just don't want to lose it over the fence. I just don't want to go chase this thing down. I'm just gonna keep flying it though. This is wild. Let's do a loop. Oh, it's really not fun. Oh wow. You wanna fly this, Abby?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
It's crazy. I mean, you don't have safe or anything. I'm flying on just a dumb...
Unless you want to see a crash today.
I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh, there we go. Look
so
at that.
I get to be the victim? That's pretty crazy.
That was cool. I used a lot of rudder on that. That was wild. That was like a snap roll, but... Wow. Okay.
It almost looks like a flat pancake almost flying in the air.
Ugly, but so cool too.
Yeah.
It'll snap roll. Kinda, that was just like a roll. How did I do that the last time? There. Wow, this thing is wild.
Oops.
I've never
Oh my gosh, unpredictable.
Yeah. And it'll fly at such low throttle too. This is just a really old crappy 3S battery that I have. And it's doing fine. That ground takeoff is way better than my hand.
Can you do a touch and skim and go? A skim and go?
Yeah.
Skimming?
Let's do it. It's probably gonna bounce because it's got that hard plastic. Maybe this could fly off water too, but it's not something.
I kind of want to see it fly off water. Nice. Skid and go.
Skid and go. Abby. Why? Why do the stupid things have to be kind of fun?
Because that's how aviation is, Nate. Alright, we're going to the lake. We're going to the lake, Nate. I have to see this off water.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This thing gets a second video.
Who wants to see it off the lake? Comment below.
Alright.
Because I do, and I feel like if I want to see it fly off water, other people will.
This is wild.
I want to see it. I want to fly it. I just want to drive it on the water.
Yeah.
Just low throttle as a boat.
Wow, guys, this was not supposed to be.
Do it grass. Can it do grass?
It's probably too tall, but we'll try it. Here, we'll go. Hold on. Whoa! Ow! Saved it.
Oh my gosh! You're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I ducked behind my camera for safety on that one. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to get that close.
Wow, yeah, it did it.
That's so terrifying.
It's a horrible, unpredictable thing to fly.
You're doing good at it though.
Well, thanks. Get a knife edge? Sorta. Zero throttle. Man, this is kind of fun. What? Oh man, you know, it's when it's low throttle, you can see that tower up on the back of the plane, right? The vertical stabilizer with the additional elevator stabilizer. It really feels like you're flying a pirate ship, and it's like top heavy, swaying back and forth. Like I'll over exaggerate it on this pass, but it's really what it feels like. So when I'm flying, it's like this. See how the wings are rocking back and forth? Like this right here?
Yeah.
It feels like that. You're having to fight that constantly, and that's probably why there's a flight stabilizer on there. But I couldn't get it to work. I just had no luck. I spent an hour and a half on it, and I thought, nope, I'm just going with my regular receiver. If I can't fly it like that, I just don't care. Okay, man, Abby, this is just nuts. Well, let's bring it in for a landing, and we'll have to do another video of this flying off water.
You guys have to comment. Comment below. Tell Nate it has to happen. What? Your touch and skid and goes were better than your landing. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
This is nuts.
I'm driving it on water. I'm not flying it, but I'm gonna drive it.
I mean, this is nuts. It really is. I've never flown anything like that can just kind of come down and pop and skid on the ground like that and slide around. Look at that. I mean, that's fun. Look at that.
It's fun.
Ton of rudder.
It does say sea, land, and air on the sticker.
It does. That is just wild. Maybe I should walk on it.
Should walk on it.
This is more fun to take off and land than anything I've ever flown. And you know what's really crazy? Oh. The battery. The reason it's partially unpredictable is because I don't have my battery Velcroed in there. It's
oh my gosh, you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, a big credit of this thing goes to the fact that it's EPP foam. Well, I think everybody would want to see the bottom skid plate, because that's what took a brunt of all that sliding around on the asphalt. And it looks okay. I mean, eventually that'd wear out, but you could put some like shipping tape on it or something. I don't know. That's nuts. That shouldn't fly like that. I even thought that the wing support rod here was weak. It's like you know when you go to McDonald's and you get a coffee straw? You know?
Coffee stir. It's technically,
it's a straw too. But yeah, you're right. Imagine taking two of those and tape them together.
Husband-wife arguments.
And then that's what you are supposed to reinforce your wing with. Seriously. I just used hot glue to put the wing on. Right here you can see where it's seeping out, and then this bit of hot glue to hold that in. That is all that's holding this wing together. That was insanely fun to fly. To be honest, I really don't want to fly this off water because it's very unpredictable here, and when I add water elements to this, what water does is weigh down the bottom of the airplane when you take off, and I could very easily see not having enough speed and it just like tipping over, and then I'd lose this in the water upside down. I don't want to do that, okay? It's not worth it. I don't want to bring the kayak out and do that. Unless there's an overwhelming amount of comments. I'm talking like
How
at
many?
least 100 people saying they want to see it.
I don't know if that's enough, Nate. I feel like there would have to be more.
200. 500.
I say 500.
6,782 comments.
That's the only way you're gonna do it?
That's it. I'll keep this. I'll hold on to it. And if we ever get 6,872 comments asking to see this fly off water, I'll do it. That was nuts. Oh my gosh, what do I tell you? Don't buy it unless you like fun. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. This was fun, but it's not something that I feel like I should recommend because it's super unpredictable and like, what do you think? You're back there like, oh. Normally I can confidently say it's worth your money or no, it's not.
You probably can't fly it where we did Boat Week the last time,
No,
but I have
too.
another lake in mind that I think it would work at. But we definitely need to have the kayaks probably ready to go.
I mean, it's $100. So it's not like, you know, that
Is
big
it
of a
a
deal.
jet? Is it a plane? What am I looking at?
Look at that rudder authority. That's how you can steer so well on the ground. Guys, it took a beating. It was fun. Look, if you enjoy the hobby and you like a challenge, go for it. This thing is crazy, but it's a challenge. Now, it's really tough foam and it's got that skid plate on bottom, so I don't think you could break it. I'm not gonna step on it like that guy does.
I'll step on it.
We'll wait and see if people want to see it fly off the water, and if they do, you can.
In that video, we'll say, "Do you want to see us step on it?"
We'll reenact that video. Okay, if we get 6,782 comments, we'll reenact that video of the guy like stomping on it and stuff, and see if if that's true. Wow. Well, that was fun, right? That was
Unexpected,
fun.
yeah.
Unexpected. Gee, manies. It's linked in the description box if you really want to pick one up. My doubts on this thing were sky high, and it turned out to be an absolute blast to fly. What a cool
You
little
almost
thing.
scrapped it for parts.
Really close. You know what, when this came, I kept it in a box for like 2 or 3 months before I even considered looking at it because I thought, I just don't want to deal with that. That is, I just don't want to deal with it. Then I had a kid-free day. I took an hour and a half or so and I slapped it together. So anyway, there it is. If you want more of this in your life, it's linked in the description box below. I'm not going to tell you not to buy it, but don't expect it to fly very well. However, you could make some adjustments and probably make it fly pretty well. Hey, we've been saying this a lot lately, and I'm going to really, really push it for something like this. I wouldn't fly an RC paper airplane without having AMA insurance, the Academy of Model Aeronautics. Okay? This thing, you need to have insurance before you fly this, all right? If you fly something like this, pick up some AMA insurance. You can test the waters. They have a trial period for new memberships. That's really cool. Like if you're getting ready to go to an event, you can get the trial membership. I think it's like 30 days or something, which will get you through the event. And if you like the event, you like flying, having insurance, then you can go for the full year of membership. Also, I'm pretty sure this month is build month with AMA. And they've been talking about that a lot on their Facebook page and their website. So I'll link their Facebook page. If you guys have been building something, there's a special hashtag you can include to share some of your build pictures. I might include this because I feel like I really did have to build it from the state it was in when I got it to now. I wish I had a before picture. Guys, we'll have some good information on AMA linked in the description box below. I personally would never fly anything RC without having it to let you know where I stand on it. I seriously think you should have it too. It's crazy. We're having a fun day, a good day of flying, and just getting out here and sharing this crazy experience with you guys. I thank God. What a cool little thing, right? That's just crazy. Before we go, I want to say a huge thanks to our Patreon supporters. We couldn't do our channel without you guys. I certainly wouldn't be able to keep stuff like this in the air if not for our Patreon supporters. Hopefully you guys appreciate videos like this where we take the crazy stuff and put it on the channel too. Not just the things that we know should fly really well, but the wild things too. So a huge thanks to our patrons from the bottom of our hearts. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We're gonna have another video popping up right about now of something that's a bit more predictable to fly. A little easier and safer for all of us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye!